In the Module 2, we will discuss some of the tools that are part of the Vertex AI platform and review how you can use a reasoning engine agent to build generative AI application. And there's a lab as well, we will do it. And the lab is to integrate the AI agent with a Flutter app using Vertex AI. The learning objective here, the first one is describe the use of Vertex AI search in Vertex AI Agent Builder. Second, use the reasoning engine agent in generative AI application. Let's look at the Gen AI on Vertex AI overview. Generative AI on Vertex AI lets you build production-ready applications that are powered by generative AI model which are hosted on Google Advanced Global Infrastructure. Using Google Advanced Global Infrastructure, you can build production-ready Gen AI application on Vertex AI. Enterprise ready. Let's click here for the flashcard. You can deploy Gen AI apps at scale with features that include enterprise-grade security, data residency, access transparency, and low latency. The second flashcard, extended capability. Your Gen AI apps can use a 2 million token context window that is supported by the Gemini 1.5 Pro model. Open platform. You can access many models from third-party company in your application. So the core capability, first one is multi-modal processing. Process multiple types of input media at the same time, such as image, video, audio, and text using Gemini, Google family of generative AI large language model. Second, function calling. Extend the model capability by connecting model to external API. Third is grounding. To reduce hallucination in model responses, connect models to external data sources. Number 4, model tuning. Adapt models to perform specific tasks with greater precision and accuracy. The last one is image generation. Generate and edit image using natural language text prompt. Vertex AI Agent Builder enables developers to use Google Foundation Model, search, and conversational AI to create generative AI application. Vertex AI Agent Builder is Google platform for building and managing AI agent and application using natural language or code. The platform provides a range of tools for different developer needs and levels of expertise, from a no-code console to build AI agent using natural language to open source framework like LangChain on Vertex AI. Vertex AI Agent Builder has the following feature and capability. Vertex AI Agent, a natural language understanding platform that is built on large language model (LLM). Vertex AI Search, a fully managed AI enables search platform and grounding system. AI agent. What is an AI agent? Gen AI model have great content generation and analysis capability. To generate useful personalized response, model capabilities can be combined or grounded with data from external systems, such as databases or document server. This is where AI agent come in. Look at how this agent look like. It looks like a basic building block of agent apps. An agent app typically has many agents, where each agent is defined to handle specific tasks. Agent data is provided to the LLM to answer questions and execute tasks. Each agent can provide information, send query to the external services, or defer conversation handling to another agent to handle subtasks. An AI agent application uses the power of LLM reasoning and orchestration with external tools to achieve a goal, grounds the model with external data sources to get the latest information and lower the risk of hallucination, dynamically and semantically integrate a loosely coupled distributed system with the power of LLM. Let's look at the capability of Vertex AI Agent Builder. Vertex AI Agent Builder is a suite of tools for building AI agent. It helps to streamline agent process with orchestration and grounding. Let's look at each card. First one is grounding. Grounding improves the accuracy and relevance of model output. With grounding with Google Search, grounding on your own data with Vertex AI Search. Next, flashcard tools. Connect LLM to external tools. Call API and services with function calling and extension. Orchestration card. Create and launch AI agent and scale with orchestration tools. Vertex AI reasoning engine. LangChain on Vertex AI build conversation agent with Vertex AI agent. Here is more important on the capability available in the Vertex AI agent builder. Let's click each to expand the item. The first one is design conversational interface. With Vertex AI agent, you can easily design and integrate a conversational user interface into your mobile app, web application, device, bot, interactive voice response system, and other applications. Next, analyze multiple types of input. Vertex AI agent can analyze multiple types of input, including text or audio input. Agent can also respond with text or synthetic speech. Ground in Google search and your enterprise data with RAG. To ground result from Google search, use Gemini API. To ground model in your enterprise data, use RAG system from Vertex AI search. To build your own RAG system, use API for document processing, ranking, grounded generation, and perform checks on outputs. Number 4, create low-code or high-code AI application quickly. You can develop Gen AI power application with a combination of low-code API and code-first orchestration. LangChain on Vertex AI let you leverage the LangChain open source library to build custom Gen AI application and use Vertex AI for models, tools, and deployment. The first base GenKit Vertex AI plugin provides interface to several Google Gen AI models through the Vertex AI API. Last one, maintain security and compliance. Vertex AI Agent Builder offers built-in security, compliance, and governance features aligned with many industry certifications. You can maintain data privacy and control over your AI apps, manage access, and ensure the responsible use of AI models and data. What is a grounding? Vertex AI Agent Builder streamlines the process of grounding generative AI output in enterprise data with Vertex AI Search, and then RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation API. So what is a Vertex AI Search? With Vertex AI Search, you can build a Google quality search app on data you control. You can also use the search result that you retrieve to ground Gen AI LLM response. RAG. RAG is an architecture pattern that combines LLM with backend information retrieval from other information sources. The RAG pattern can help overcome some of the limitations of LLM, such as knowledge limited to the scope of training data, lack of relevance context from enterprise data, data that is not fresh or outdated. Vertex AI Search is a fully managed platform that is powered by large language model that let you build AI-enabled search and recommendation experience for your public or private website or mobile application. Grounding with Vertex AI Search. Earlier in this module, we mentioned grounding as a way to reduce hallucination in model response. Let's discuss this generative AI capability in the context of Vertex AI Search. If you provide model with access to specific data sources, then grounding tethers the model output to these data sources and reduce the chance of inventing content. Grounding reduces the model hallucination is instance when the model generates a response that is not factual, anchors model responses to specific information, enhance reliability and applicability of the generated contents. In Vertex AI, you can ground supported model output in two main ways, with Google Search and with your own data. Let's say with Google Search. So using Google Search, you can ground a model with publicly available web data. You can connect the model with a range of topics on the world knowledge and information on the internet. You can ground model to your own text data using Vertex AI Search as data store. With Vertex AI Search, you integrate your own data to refine the model input. So what's the prerequisite for grounding to your data? There are a few prerequisites needed before you can ground model output to your data. First one is enable Vertex AI Agent Builder and activate the API. Second, create a Vertex AI Agent Builder, search data store and app. 3. Link your data store to your app in Vertex AI Agent Builder. The data store serves as the foundation for grounding the model in Vertex AI. You will get to perform all these steps in the lab later on in this module. So the key feature of Vertex AI search: natural language understanding and semantic search. Vertex AI search provides a high quality search experience without needing to implement and maintain systems that perform complex NLP techniques, keyword search, or pattern matching. Capability to understand synonyms, correct spellings, and auto-suggest search are included. Next, generative AI. You can incorporate Gen AI power summarization and conversational search for unstructured document. Next, search recommendation. With ML-based content and metadata understanding, user can quickly find content that is similar to what they are currently viewing. Last one, Vertex AI Search Console and API. To set up a search app for your public website or for your structured or unstructured data, you can use the agent builder in the Google Cloud Console or Google API. To ground text response to a Vertex AI agent builder data store, you can use the Vertex AI API. Types of search app. With Vertex AI Search, you can quickly build a Google quality search app on your own data and embed a search bar in your website pages or app. You can create the following different types of search app. The first one is generic search. Apply generic search to a website or data store containing your proprietary data. This enables your user to search for content that you want them to see. Next one is media search. This type of search capability is specifically designed for media content such as movie, video, and music. With media search, user can efficiently find the media content that they want to view or listen to. The last one, healthcare search. A search capability that lets user query healthcare records that are stored in FHIR data store. You can import the FHIR resource that contain clinical data from your cloud healthcare API FHIR store. You can also search unstructured data such as images, PDF files, and RTF files. Use a reasoning engine agent in Gen AI application. So we are now looking at the last section of this module 2. Reasoning engine. LangChain on Vertex AI is a managed service from Google Cloud that helps you build and deploy an agent reasoning framework. Reasoning engine is based on LangChain, which is an open source framework for building chatbots and RAG system. The benefit of reasoning engine. First one is integration with Vertex AI ecosystem. Reasoning engine let developers integrate their Gen AI application with Gemini model and transparently access function calling and extension capability of Vertex AI. The second one is security and scalability. The reasoning engine manage runtime handle tasks such as container creation, configuration of authentication, IAM, and scaling. Vertex AI handle auto-scaling, regional expansion, and container vulnerabilities. The last one, simplified deployment. Reasoning engine uses the same API as LangChain to interact with LLM and build application. With single-click deployment, reasoning engine simplify and speed up deployment with Vertex AI LLM. Use cases. By utilizing LangChain standardized interface, you can build different kinds of applications with reasoning engine. You can customize the logic of your application and incorporate any framework with a high degree of flexibility. So first one is, here are some of the use cases of Gen AI application using the reasoning engine. First is connect to public API. Second, connect to databases. Third, use open source framework. Last one, build, debug, and trace agent. So there are some system flow. You can see this is the high level of the system flow and components that are part of the Gen AI application that uses reasoning engine and Vertex AI. So let's start with the user make a request, query request, and then go to the prompt the agent, construct the prompt from the user request and supply it to the model. Third, the model, Gemini, the LLM process the prompt and determine whether you want to use any of the tools that are configured by the agent. Number 4, tool requests. If the LLM chooses to use a tool, it uses function calling with the tool name and parameter that allow the agent to invoke the tool and provide the result from the tool back to the LLM. If the LLM chooses not to use any of the tools, it generates contents that is relayed by the agent back to the user. Number 5, tool invocation like Wikipedia. You can define Python function that get used as tool with Gemini function calling. In this example, a Python function tool is called, which invoke the Wikipedia API to fetch result based on the request prompt. Then the last one, tool result and response. The result from the tools are returned to the LLM and a response is generated. Component. The main component that are used with reasoning engine are described below. Model. The first component is model. The model processes a prompt and provides a response. While processing a prompt, the model delegates certain tasks to the tools that you define. Number 2, you can choose to define a set of tools that communicate with external API, for example, a database, and provide them to the model. Number 3, orchestration framework. Reasoning engine let you leverage the LangChain orchestration framework in Vertex AI. You can use LangChain to decide how deterministic your application should be. The last one, manage runtime component. The reasoning engine manage runtime is a Vertex AI service that comes with the security, privacy, observability, and scalability feature of the Vertex AI. You can quickly deploy and scale your application for production environment. Developing a reasoning engine agent. So the process, let's review the high-level steps that you can take to develop a reasoning engine agent. Step 1, set up your environment. So you first select or create a Google Cloud project with building enable the Vertex AI and Cloud Storage API. Third, ensure you have the necessary role permission to use the reasoning engine. The permission you need is Vertex AI user, storage admin, and then the last one is create a cloud storage bucket to let reasoning engine stage your application artifacts. Step 2, install the Vertex AI SDK for Python. So this is the pip command you can install, and then after that you initialize the SDK in your Python application. Step 3, define and configure a model. So to develop your agent application, you must define and optionally configure a Gen AI model. In your application code, define a model and its version in variable. Step 4, define the tools using Python function. In addition to the model, you can define Python function as tools that enable the model to call external API databases and other systems. This allows the model to access the latest information from the external data and lowers the risk of hallucination. This sample function uses Wikipedia API to find relevant Wikipedia page for a specified object and return the full text of the page. By writing the function with a proper function signature and a command explaining its functionality and usage, it will automatically be inspected by function calling. This Vertex AI service dynamically determines when the function should be invoked and also how to map the request to the function parameter. Step 5, define the agent, which is under the orchestration component. With the model and tools defined, you can now create the agent. Use the LangChain agent template that is provided in the Vertex AI SDK for reasoning engine. So look at the code here. A second tool, find product from Google Shot, is provided to the reasoning engine agent. Step 6. Test the agent locally. To ensure the model and tools are working as expected, you can test the agent locally. So the partial output from the agent shows the intermediate steps that include the query with Wikipedia function tool that was called to generate the response. And then final step is to deploy the agent using the deployment process. So you can now deploy the agent to the reasoning engine runtime in Vertex AI. The deployment process creates a container image that encapsulates the agent and tools. The runtime provides a scalable, fully managed platform for agents without the effort required to build and operate your own server infrastructure. To deploy the agent to the runtime, use the reasoning engine create method and provide the reference to the agent instance. Second, the required Python package and versions needed by the agent at runtime, similar to how these are specified in the requirement text. Summary. Once the deployment is complete, you can use the agent from your application or a REST API.